Let me tell you something. If you're waiting for the world to clap for you, you're going to be waiting a long time. You see, everybody loves a winner, right? When you've made it, when the lights are shining, when the success is loud and clear, oh yeah, then the applause comes. But when you're out there grinding, struggling, fighting through the dark, nobody sees you. Nobody's clapping for you. But here's the truth. You don't need them to. You can't wait for someone to believe in you before you start believing in yourself. There will be moments, many moments, when you find yourself standing on the edge of greatness. But you'll be alone. You'll feel too different from the people around you, and not yet successful enough to fit in with the people you admire. That's the moment when you want people in your corner, cheering you on. But I'm here to tell you, that's exactly when they won't be. And that's okay. That's exactly when you need to be your own biggest fan. That's the time when you gotta root for yourself. Because once you've won, once you've climbed that mountain, then they'll start clapping. Then they'll start saying, "Oh, look how great he is. She's amazing." But by then, you don't need it. Let me tell you something. Success isn't measured by who's clapping for you. It's measured by who's clapping for themselves when nobody else is around. You gotta be that person. The one who stands tall in an empty theater, who hears a slow, steady clap, a single clap, echoing in the silence. And you know who that clap is coming from? It's you. That's right. You're clapping for you. The path to greatness is a lonely road. The path to being exceptional means you're walking a road most people aren't willing to walk. But here's the secret. That's how you know you're on the right path. If the world were cheering for you right now, it would mean you're standing with the crowd. Do you want to be like everybody else? Or do you want to be different? Do you want to stand out? Do you want to rise? If you want to be different, stand out or rise. If you want to become more than they say you can be, then you got to stop looking for their approval. Stop waiting for the applause. The truth is, when you're doing something great, when you're out there breaking barriers and pushing limits, you're going to be alone. But that's when you dig in. That's when you push harder. You can't run from the silence. No. You got to embrace it. You got to learn to love it. Because that silence, that's your growth. That's where the magic happens. When nobody's watching, when nobody's rooting for you, when nobody believes in you, that's when you become unstoppable. You see, most people are afraid of walking alone. They're afraid of standing out. But not you. Not you. You were born for this. You were made to break through. So here's what you do. You root for yourself. Every day. Every single day, you clap for you. Because if you don't believe in your own greatness, no one else will. You want success? You got to be the one to go out and get it. You want to be extraordinary? Then you have to start by being your own biggest fan. Because when it's all said and done, when the dust settles and the crowd finally shows up, you'll realize something. You didn't need them. You didn't need their applause. You already had everything you needed inside you. So stop waiting. Stop waiting for someone else to tell you you're good enough. You are already good enough. You're already on the right path, even if you're walking it alone. You don't need them to clap. Because you're already clapping for you. And that, my friends, is how you win. That's how you rise. That's how you become unstoppable. You don't need their applause. You don't need their validation. What you need is to lock eyes with yourself in the mirror and say, I am enough. I am powerful. I will not be stopped. I want you to feel this deep in your soul. There is no limit to what you can achieve. No mountain too high, no obstacle too great, but you gotta want it. You gotta fight for it. You gotta burn for it, because no one's gonna hand it to you. This is your moment, right now. Not tomorrow, not next week, right now. Clap for yourself, fight for yourself, believe in yourself when nobody else does. Because when you finally break through, when you reach that peak and look back down, you'll know it was your strength, your will, your fire that got you there. So rise up, step up, claim what's already yours, because the world isn't going to give you anything. You've got to take it. Now go out there and show the world what you're made of.